Hello, my friends. Welcome back. We have the Lisle 35-100 part number, 1/4-inch pry bar with a strike cap on the end. Very important piece. We're going to check this out. We're going to dig into it, see what we think about it. I got this on Amazon for $14.39 after tax. It's $13.50 without tax, but you pay tax sometimes. And we are going to have to pop this puppy open. Don't want to... You guys want to see this? You guys want to see this? We're going to dig into this for you today. Check this out. Now, this, I believe, is made in China. This thing is tiny. Warning, wear eye protection. I can't tell you how tiny this actually is. Let's see. Is there 2.8 ounces? Product dimensions. 7.25 by 3 by 1 inches. I don't think that's 7 inches, my friend. This is an 8-inch. So this is about 5 inches, maybe 4.5. Tiny guy. Material, weird. That is flimsy. Super flimsy. So, I'm going to give you a little close-up of this. Warning, wear eye protection. We got the blade right there. Let's get a little... It's too small. But what you see is what you get. You got your strike plate right there. I'm weary of this. You got your little clip. There's no clip on this channel lock with this. Oh, big explanation of that in the prior video. So you've got your clip. We have the packaging, 1/4-inch pry bar with strike cap, different languages. Pocket-sized pry bar, many vehicle applications, features a strike cap. For use when removing seals, electrical connectors, O-rings. 5 inches in length. 3,500. Is this? Let's see if we can use it against itself. Is this made in China? I don't know. Let's see if we can get her off. Ah-ha! Look at that. It doesn't say it anywhere on the Amazon listing. I mean, it's no surprise. Lisle Corporation is in Clarinda, Iowa, but it's made in China. Look at that. So, here's what we got. We're going to give her a little wipe down. We're going to clean her as we do. We always... this did not come as dirty or dirty at all as the channel locks. So, come on, America. Come on, USA. I like this thing. It's tiny. I can already feel myself getting a cramp, but you're not going to be using something this small for a while. I mean, it depends. If you're trying to pry something or get something open. We're going to christen this tool with some Ballistol. Going to do a little drop. Just one is all you need. Don't let anyone fool you. Rub her in. God, I love that smell. And it's a 50-50 smell. Either people love it or they hate it. I, personally, happen to love it. Get some on the strike plate right there. And why not? Why not just get a nice little coat on that clip. Now, my thing with the clip is I don't necessarily want the clip, but I also don't want to remove it and destroy this tool. So I think we're going to leave it. She's a tiny one anyway. It bows outwards. It doesn't bow in. The upside is it's on a 90 from the pry angle, from the angle. But the Amazon reviews, 197 ratings, and the rating is a 4.9. Now, I start everything at a 5.0, and we drop down as we get little problems. So I'm going to drop her to a 4.9 just off the bat because it's made in China. Not the British Hong Kong, but China, the central land, the central government. Yeah, it looks made in China. It's nice. You know, I love when I like the color of tools. This is, it's not quite Milwaukee red, even though on video it's more of a strawberry red, if you will. Just wipe her down, really just getting that initial coat. Get any excess off of there that we have. This is just an alcohol wipe, Saturax. I'll drop a link down below. This isn't a brand new tool. It's $13.50, like I said earlier, but yeah, I don't really have, I mean, let's see. Heat treated material. It'll remove an S-cam return spring. 1/4 inch pry bar, it's 2 ounces, like I said. It is 5 inches in length. This came out August 8th, 2023, so about 6 months ago. I like her, man. I'm a big fan of this. I haven't used it yet, but I can tell sensitivity when prying. Prying in general is a great thing. Sensitivity to prying. I'll have to make a video going through all my favorite pry bars. I have quite a few, and not all are made equally. I will say Snap-on and Mayhew, they almost no competition. But it's nice because the Snap-on pry bars, they're right, the clip is right here. I don't even want the clip. So having it off to the side it's really nice. This not having a clip, see how this fits in my hand? I have medium to large size hands. These are XL gloves and they're pretty snug on my hand. Yeah, so just something to consider. Lisle pry bar. Doesn't say whether this is forged, drop forged. I would imagine this shank is, though, if it's heat treated. So they're not telling us, though. So maybe not. This is something that I like with the strike cap. Like I've said in previous videos, very important. Do not get a pry bar without a strike cap. Otherwise, it's just a screwdriver. Typically, this shank will run all the way through to the end. So when you're tapping it and you're making contact, you can kind of feel it. If you tap it and you really feel that, if you really feel it in your hands, you know that they contact each other. Yeah, you can almost feel it in your bones. Something to consider. Little guy, big guy, and it's a big gap after that. I don't have any 12-inch pry bars that are like this with the handles. I do have, you know, one of those wrecking bars, but very nice. You can get away with having just these and like a little handheld pry bar. This isn't one, but I have a Gerber pry bar razor knife that I tend to frequent quite often. Don't use these as pry bars. You'll destroy them. They're virtually indestructible otherwise. All right, my friends, with that said, we'll let you go here. I'd say it is a 4.9. I think we're actually accurate with the Amazon reviews because really, if it wasn't made in China and there's a little more documentation information on it, I have to assume, I don't want to, but I have to assume this is drop forged. It feels and looks like it. I don't think it's billet. It's oxide coated. What more can you ask for? You know, maybe if it was cooler. Can't make it any larger. If you need a tiny one, it's kind of good to have something small like this. You can get in on stuff and pry, S-cams, all that fun stuff. So with that said, I'll leave you off here. If you want to buy one, link down in the description, pretty cheap. If you don't have something like this, go get one. Stop using screwdrivers. You're going to bend them. You're going to have to replace them. And it's just fucked up, man. So with that said, I'll catch you later. At the end of the day, just don't die. This is a finance channel. Have fun.